ビラが見逃さないでしょ。私たちには悪魔の島です。
見ろ、生き返ったぞ。力だ。これを押せば島は跡形もなく吹っ飛ぶぞ。
N1966 Toho Studios released a unique entry in its iconic Godzilla series, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep, a film that showcased a departure from the traditional Kaiju formula, blending adventure, action, and horror in a tropical setting. The film stands out not only for its imaginative creature design, but also for its vibrant exploration of isolated islands and human survival against monstrous threats. Unlike previous Godzilla films that focus primarily on urban destruction, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep situates its story on Letchi Island, a remote location dominated by a secretive terrorist organization known as the Red Bamboo. The narrative begins with two characters, Kenji and Daiyo, shipwrecked after a maritime accident. Their arrival on Letchi Island sets the stage for an encounter with both human and monstrous adversaries, highlighting a theme of survival amid isolation and danger. Kenji and Daiyo's unexpected landing introduces them to a world vastly different from their previous experiences. Letchi Island is shrouded in mystery, and it quickly becomes clear that the Red Bamboo organization has imposed strict control over its inhabitants. The group is notorious for capturing civilians and exploiting natural resources, reflecting an early critique of authoritarian control that would subtly underlie the film's action sequences. While navigating this perilous environment, Kenji and Daiyo encounter a cast of characters that provide both assistance and obstacles. Among them is a young woman named Etsuko, a native of Letchi Island, whose courage and resourcefulness prove crucial in navigating the treacherous terrain and evading the Red Bamboo's surveillance. Her presence introduces a personal human element to the narrative, emphasizing resilience and ingenuity in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The film's monster, Ebirah, is a giant lobster-like creature that dwells in the surrounding waters, serving as both a physical threat and a symbolic representation of nature's unpredictable and destructive power. Ebirah's design is notable for its departure from the traditional Godzilla aesthetic, featuring massive claws capable of crushing boats and buildings alike. The creature is initially an obstacle for the protagonists, attacking anyone who ventures near the waters of Letchi Island, including the Red Bamboo's operatives. The tension between human characters and this monstrous force is a recurring theme, creating suspenseful sequences where ingenuity, quick thinking, and courage are tested. Ebirah's presence also facilitates spectacular set pieces, combining miniature models, pyrotechnics, and practical effects to create a sense of scale and menace that would become a hallmark of Toho's Kaiju films. The narrative further evolves with the introduction of Godzilla, who appears later in the film as both a force of nature and a reluctant ally. In contrast to Ebirah, Godzilla is portrayed as a more controlled and predictable force, emphasizing the film's recurring motif of humans and monsters coexisting within the same environment. Godzilla's confrontation with Ebirah serves as a climactic moment, showcasing the creature's strength and resilience while providing audiences with a satisfying visual spectacle. These sequences also illustrate Toho Studios' increasing mastery of special effects, including the use of detailed miniatures, complex stunt work, and creative cinematography to convey scale and impact. The interplay between Godzilla and Ebirah reinforces the narrative tension, highlighting themes of balance, natural justice, and the unintended consequences of human interference with the environment. Ebirah, Horror of the Deep also introduces elements of adventure storytelling that distinguish it from its predecessors. The protagonist's journey across Letchi Island includes perilous encounters with Red Bamboo guards, booby-trap structures, and the unpredictable behavior of Ebirah itself. These sequences serve to heighten suspense while providing opportunities for character development. Kenji emerges as a resourceful and courageous figure, demonstrating leadership and tactical thinking in overcoming obstacles. Daiyo, in contrast, often provides comic relief and humanizes the perilous situations through his reactions and interactions. Etsuko's role complements these dynamics, balancing vulnerability with bravery and illustrating the importance of collaboration and trust in overcoming threats. The interplay of these characters ensures that the story remains engaging, even amidst fantastical monster encounters. The film's thematic undertones are subtle yet significant. While primarily an action-adventure kaiju film, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep reflects post-war anxieties and environmental concerns, common motifs in the Godzilla franchise. The Red Bamboo Organization's exploitation of the island and its inhabitants can be seen as a metaphor for greed and unchecked power, while Ebirah itself embodies the uncontrollable forces of nature that resist human domination. Godzilla's intervention suggests a balance between human ambition and natural order, a recurring narrative device in Toho's films. These underlying messages enrich the viewing experience, offering depth beyond the spectacle of monster battles and positioning the film as both entertainment and a reflection of contemporary cultural concerns. From a production standpoint, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep benefited from the expertise of Toho Studios' seasoned team. The director, Jun Fukuda, brought a keen sense of pacing and visual storytelling, emphasizing suspense and dynamic action sequences. Fukuda's direction ensures that the story maintains momentum even during exposition-heavy scenes, balancing character development with the spectacle of kaiju encounters. Special effects director Eiji Tsuburaya, renowned for his pioneering work in the Godzilla series, continued to innovate with practical effects, miniatures, and suitmation techniques. Ebirah's design, in particular, showcases Tsuburaya's ability to create a visually imposing creature that interacts convincingly with both human actors and miniature environments. The seamless integration of these effects contributes to the film's enduring appeal and cements its status within the kaiju genre. The film's casting also plays a crucial role in its impact. The actors chosen for Kenji, Daiyo, and Etsuko deliver performances that balance action and emotion, grounding the fantastical elements in relatable human experiences. Their interactions with one another and with the monstrous elements of the story provide a sense of realism and engagement. The supporting cast, including members of the Red Bamboo Organization, contributes to the tension and narrative conflict, enhancing the stakes for the protagonists. The combination of strong performances, effective direction, and innovative special effects results in a cohesive and entertaining film that continues to resonate with audiences. Musically, the score complements the film's adventurous and suspenseful tone. Composed by Akira Ifukube, the music blends dramatic orchestration with tension-building motifs, underscoring key moments of danger and triumph. Ifukube's compositions for Godzilla and Ebirah are particularly notable, providing distinct auditory identities for each creature that enhance their presence on screen. The music not only heightens the drama of action sequences, but also contributes to the emotional resonance of character-driven moments, creating a balanced auditory experience that supports the narrative and visual spectacle. Despite being released over 50 years ago, Ebirah Horror of the Deep has maintained a presence within the broader Godzilla franchise. It is often appreciated for its distinctive approach, tropical setting, and the novelty of Ebirah as a kaiju adversary. The film's creative use of isolated island environments, combination of human and monster conflicts, and inventive action sequences distinguish it from urban-centric Godzilla films, offering audiences a fresh take on the familiar formula. Its influence can be seen in later kaiju and adventure films that similarly explore remote locations, human ingenuity, and the unpredictable forces of nature. The film also benefits from the enduring popularity of Godzilla as a cultural icon. Godzilla's appearance in Ebirah, Horror of the Deep, though not central to the entire narrative, reinforces the creature's status as a symbol of both destruction and balance. The clash between Godzilla and Ebirah is a visually compelling sequence, combining tension, spectacle, and narrative resolution. Fans of the franchise often highlight this confrontation as a memorable moment, showcasing the versatility of Godzilla as a character capable of adapting to different narrative contexts while maintaining thematic consistency. Ebirah, Horror of the Deep's legacy extends beyond its immediate impact. It remains a point of reference for kaiju enthusiasts and film historians alike, illustrating the evolution of Toho Studios' approach to monster cinema. The film demonstrates how the franchise could innovate within established conventions, introducing new creatures, settings, and narrative dynamics while retaining core themes of human resilience, environmental awareness, and spectacular action. Its combination of adventure, horror, and monster spectacle exemplifies the creative risks that characterized Toho's mid-1960s productions, contributing to the enduring fascination with Godzilla and the broader kaiju genre. In conclusion, Ebirah, Horror of the Deep represents a distinctive and memorable entry in the Godzilla series, balancing human drama, monster action, and thematic depth. Through its inventive use of setting, compelling characters, and imaginative creature design, the film offers audiences both suspenseful entertainment and a reflection on the relationship between humans and the natural world. The collaboration of skilled directors, actors, and special effects artists ensures that the film remains visually engaging and narratively coherent, while the music and performances enhance its emotional resonance. Ebirah's menace, Godzilla's intervention, and the human character's resourcefulness combine to create a story that is both thrilling and thought-provoking, solidifying its status as a beloved classic in the kaiju canon. Decades after its release, the film continues to captivate audiences with its unique blend of horror, adventure, and spectacle, affirming its place in cinematic history and the enduring legacy of Godzilla.